Hello.
Hello, mate. How are you?
I'm alright. How are you?
I'm not bad, thank you.
The Angel. So this that you're sitting in is my boat.
Hello.
It's BUTTY. And this that I'm standing in is Ian's boat. And between the two of us, we're delivering a village hall. There are many people involved, and they've just arrived. Ian and I are about to enter the arena. So yeah, welcome aboard Village BUTTY. I hope you have a good time.
Had a good one last night, didn't you?
Thank you.
Yeah, well, this is the Village BUTTY. We're a floating village hall. Yep. We travel around London, Greater London, and we have regular games night, regular film night every week. Once a month we have an all-day music jam where anyone can play. We just fill this place full of musicians. It's just like a 12-hour open jam, which is where the whole thing started about 3 years ago, was it?
3 years ago, yeah.
3 years ago. So this is James's BUTTY.
Yes.
And he used to rent it out for parties and things like that. And once a month we would come up, we would put jam on the BUTTY on here. Okay. Alice would make some booze, I'd make some food.
Yep.
And if you played, you got free food, free drink.
Brilliant.
And then last year, James came to us and said he needed to sell it because he's skin basically.
And it does take money to run it.
Yes,
you know.
I can imagine. Yeah.
even it existing, you know, there's
Yes.
So I told him he wasn't allowed to sell it. Where would we have our jams then?
Yeah.
So I came up with this idea and making it a legitimate business and getting the place used as often as possible.
So the place had got a following before? Or, I mean, obviously you advertised, you've got the mailing list.
The jam had a following before. We're doing a lot of great things with it, so it's like a floating village hall.
Yes.
So we have games nights, film nights and stuff. So there's a lot of different people that we're trying to get on
and
here.
We're growing our crowd, if you like.
Yeah.
I mean, previously when James had it, it was just the boaters that came along, and then sort of all of our musician friends came along to the jam. And that sort of got passed around, word of mouth sort of made that grow. But then last year when we decided to go ahead and turn it into a proper thing, we did a crowdfunder to raise some money.
And what did that consist of? Like jam nights and
lots of events actually. Yeah, jams. Did we do workshops?
We did singing workshops, knot tying workshops. Basically, starting to do all the things that we want to do on here.
Yeah.
We had some gigs. We had an auction.
Yeah.
And what else did we have?
We did a summer fete down in Marlin Park actually.
Okay.
Which was really good. So we had a tug of war and a ceilidh, and we had 5 or 6 bands on,
including a big brass band. Which was great.
Brilliant day. The sun was shining. We managed, you know, the beauty of that thing, it engaged the local sort of land residents.
Maybe tell me a bit about yourselves. How did you two meet and get this idea together? I mean, obviously your mate, your friend James, was wanting to sell, but did you two know each other before this, or how did you?
Yeah, we knew each other before this. In fact, I was selling sausages in the Olympic floating market.
Right, okay.
In 2012. That's the one. And I offered Alice a sausage, saw her face and thought she'd like a sausage.
In a bun.
Yeah. I was just gathering. And we met then, and I think it was a year after that, wasn't it, that we first did our jam. I already knew James, because James had a liverboard.
Yes.
So I knew him from living on the canals in East London.
So maybe about yourself, how did you become part of the boating community?
I got mine now about 8 years ago up in Manchester. I was looking for a house at the time, and then the idea of continuing to get home. So I went home outright. So I lived there for a little bit. I moved down to Bath on my narrowboat, lived in Kent and Naval Canal for a year, and then came out to London.
Brilliant. And so when you're on your time down there, did you ever to sort of inspire you to give you this idea? Is there anything that you come across that you thought maybe, or not really, because it's all sort of...
I suppose one inspiration is the real community sort of vibe that's going on the rivers. Much more so in London actually than in Kent. People stick together and listen to each other. Especially when I first got to London 4 or 5 years ago, there wasn't that many boats here. So everyone knew each other. We all together, we all shared our problems and our good times.
Whenever you're ready.
That's getting watered down a little bit actually, because there's so many more boats in London, and a lot of those people are on boats because it's a cheap way of living rather than because they love the lifestyle.
Yes.
And part of our aim is to try and educate people in how to be a boater really. How to not pollute the waterways, how to look after one another.
To leave that city life behind and incorporate, or
and just know how to go about running a boat. There's a lot of things that can and do go wrong. And it's good to have a network of people who can. There's so many skills that people have got.
Maybe jumped a little bit backwards and forwards now. So you say you started a year ago or 2 years ago?
Yeah, so last year in the summer we did our crowdfunding and launched this idea that BUTTY.
How did you come up with the name?
Well, when James said he was going to sell it, a friend of ours said you can't sell it, it's the village hall. So that's where the village bit came from. It's a butty. A butty is an unpowered craft that's used for carrying freight. So whether that be coal, ammunition,
years ago,
and
the canal, I suppose, was an integral part of London at the time.
Now this boat was built in the 20s, we think. It was certainly built before 1938 because it's got rivets on it, and they stopped using it. We think it's 1920s. We think it's a Birmingham Joey boat, and this would be pulled along in a train of boats behind a motor at the front. I think this one might have been used for taking ash away from the power station. They used to have an elm bottom on them, and that rotted out. And ash would have rotted out. Do that. So this was replaced with a steel bottom. Well, maybe 6 years ago, I think. So we got a crowdfunder, and then we went up north to Stansted Abbott, Hertford, and got a survey done on this, and that highlighted that we needed some welding doing to it to get our commercial license and public liability insurance, and then we needed a new roof, and also our main aim was to electrify it. And so it's a self-sufficient boat, so it doesn't need to be plugged into another boat. So I've got solar panels, leisure batteries, we've got a sound system, lighting, and our pride of joy, the Yotel stove, 11 kilowatts of wood-burning power.
Brilliant. So this is running you have your boat down, you have a power system you have inside there the same.
So that's got a wood burner, yeah.
And solar,
That's
yeah.
got gas central heating.
And solar, yeah.
And solar.
How efficient is the solar? This is just me asking.
It's pretty good. I mean, provides enough, light and sound in as soon as it gets a bit sunnier.
Yeah.
In the winter, sometimes you have to put, subsidise
Charge up the
it.
batteries by running the generator. Get out of it.
Come here, you.
Come on, do it. But yeah, from this time of year until autumn, we shouldn't have to provide any extra power.
Okay.
Our solar panels
Brilliant.
will be enough to
That's
do
great.
everything we want to do. Yeah.
And so obviously, I see on the front there, it's open for hire and pop-up cafe bar. So if you was to have a party here, that is then still would run off the same energy source.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
brilliant.
we can plug in if there's extra power needed, but it shouldn't.
Yeah, if we want to run a big sound system, we're not into disturbing neighbours.
Yeah.
If we were in a situation away from a residence where we wanted to, or at the summer fete,
Yeah.
we wanted to put on a big band, then
Yeah.
we've got extra power.
So what's the layout in here? Do you have the band playing inside or on the roof, or?
For the summer fete, we had a couple of people on the roof, and we had a couple of bands inside.
Yeah,
So,
not
Brilliant.
playing at the same time.
Yeah.
But just,
Yeah, we're really versatile.
Yeah.
There's nothing fixed in this boat. We can empty it out completely.
we have had some
apart from the
like
fire.
more intimate gigs where people play at the end
Yeah.
and
Yeah, that
everyone's
works
inside,
really well.
especially in the winter. And comedy as well works really well like that. A stand-up comedian at the
Brilliant.
end. And
That's going to be a
where
regular
films
thing
are
as well, the comedy night.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, we've had 2 so far.
Is that what nights does that run on? I see on the front.
Well,
there.
it varies.
Weekend night, but
Yeah.
Depending where you are and
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have, we don't always have an alcohol license.
Yes.
We have, at the moment, we've been doing 1 week per month
Right.
because you have to get a temporary events notice. And because we're moving, that's how it has to work. We can't
Yes.
have a premises license.
Okay.
So, but we're probably going to do more in the summer. But otherwise, it's we have hot drinks and soft drinks and food and
Yeah.
Yeah.
stuff.
So we do a lot of homemade. We do a lot of homemade stuff as well, and home brewing.
Homemade ginger lemonade, homemade ginger beer.
Brilliant. And do you source out locally? Say like your hot dog sausages. Is that sourced out locally from local?
Yeah, we
butchers
try to
or-
source all our food and drink locally. Yeah,
Yeah.
support local businesses.
And when we
Uh,
get
and
beer,
our
it's
food
East
miles.
London Brewery or Hackney Brewery.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
We also we had a plant and medicinal plants and edible plants walk
Forest
last summer as
walk,
well.
yeah.
That's something we're really interested in,
Okay.
and using nature's gifts
Yeah.
to make stuff and
Got an
to
apple
feed
press,
ourselves.
so in the autumn, our route means that in the autumn we're going to be up the River Lee and Stort, where there's lots
Yeah,
of good
for-
apple
for
trees.
harvest.
Okay. Could we maybe could I ask you about your route, say from here?
Yeah.
So, if there is a plan, what is the plan for the next 12 months? So, will we see you back here in 12 months' time? And so, will there be the journey?
Well, we are heading west at the moment, so we're going to be going to King's Cross, then Camden, then Paddington. We're going as far as Rickmansworth, which is up beyond Duxbridge.
Yes.
Is that May bank holiday?
And that's for the third weekend in May.
Right.
Third
It's like
week in May, you'll be up.
18th, 19th.
Okay.
There's a Rickmansworth Canal Festival. We're going to be up there for that.
Yeah.
We're
And
gonna
then
be
we're
part of
heading
the
back through.
historic boat section for
Yeah.
that.
Okay. Brilliant.
And then we're heading back through. We're going to Victoria Park for June. And then we're actually coming back up to Paddington for a floating market and then coming back down. So we might be stopping off for a little while
On the way.
here on the way there. And then we're going to be going Mile End round the bottom loop. And then
Limehouse.
up, Limehouse, then Hackney Wick and all the way up the Lee,
Yeah.
Walthamstow, Tottenham, up to Roydon and perhaps beyond. And that will be, said in the autumn. And then
Probably come back down
come back
to Hackney for Christmas, won't we?
yeah.
Yeah,
And then start the whole route again, heading this way. you know, depending on how well it's gone and other points that we want to fit in on the route.
Okay, brilliant.
It's working all right for us at the moment, although I prefer it when it's not built up. But
Yeah, we miss the countryside.
yes, we miss the
The
countryside.
greenery.
Yeah. So when you're on your route, is it regularly updated on Facebook?
Yeah, Facebook is. I regularly update the games night and the film night, and that says where we're going to be. I do also say whenever we've moved somewhere.
Yeah.
We're working on a website as well, which will have like a map embedded to say where we are.
Okay, that's great. And
what's
the Facebook address? What's your Facebook page?
Facebook.com/The Village Butty.
Okay, brilliant. So people can find you there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we've got a Twitter account as well, which I'm learning how to use.
Yeah.
slowly.
Good luck with that. I've given up.
Oh, thanks. That's the Village Butty.
Okay. Brilliant.
Yeah.
And we've got an email as well, an email address, thevillagebutty@gmail.com. So if people want to get in touch with us.
Yep. Okay, that's great.
Like
Do you come from an arts background or?
dance, theatre, and music. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Because even though you're coming from a teaching background, have you been involved in arts at all, or?
Only sort of music-wise, really.
Yeah.
I'm a budding musician.
And a very, very good disco dancer.
Yeah.
I suppose.
So you also, you jam out and you get involved as well. So on the music side, what are you in? On the music side, are you involved with, say, Facebook groups or communities on there? Involved in Camden and around with local bands, etc., or how's that work?
I'm not.
No, I mean I'm. I suppose you could say I've got a lot of friends who are musicians, and there is a bit of a scene of kind of folk music, and I suppose I'm kind of in that scene.
Yeah.
And so and
more
that
of an East
spreads
London.
out. It's East London.
East London
Yeah, it's
scene.
an East London scene really, and so. We've kind of been.
But it's very vibrant.
Yeah.
I mean, there's places like our friends run number 14 Bacon Street, the
Used to be
Vintage Emporium.
yeah.
Vintage Emporium.
Right.
And they have music there
All the bands
all
that
the
busk
time.
on Broadway Market and Columbia Road Flower Market all go there afterwards for a jam, and they're good friends of ours. And yeah, so it's that kind
So
of.
we're linked with them. And there's the Lizard as well.
The Lizard stage, yeah,
They-
which have
they
more
tour
kind of
around doing
party
festivals.
bands, yeah.
And lots, so we know all those guys. So
Do you leave the boat and go and jam with them in local pubs and blah, blah?
Yeah, it's not all here.
Yeah.
But yeah. So we're hoping to do, try and get, if anyone wants to do more intimate stuff here of those bigger groups, then we're hoping to.
and
get that
the
happening
Butty's
as
about
well.
taking those people and that way of enjoying yourself. Actually,
Yeah.
there's nothing better than sitting around playing tunes with people.
Having a few beers and
And
just
joining
chilling
in
out.
with anything.
And
We've
getting
got
people
washboards
to have the
and-
confidence
and
to just
yeah.
to join in and not think that because they've not been taught music that they're excluded from it.
Yeah.
It's like get along together and
And if
Yeah,
like
just
their
go with it,
grandma
yeah.
taught them a song when they were a kid, that they could come and sing it,
Yeah.
or join in with a load of sea shanties that people are kind of making up on the spot or whatever it
Brilliant.
is,
Yeah.
or sing their favourite pop song, and we have like really, really good fiddle players and like a cello player joining in, backing it. That's just like a wonderful thing.
teaching people how to enjoy themselves through music.
Yeah, just to let it go and just to let it take control, mate. Yeah.
Rather than relying on the technology for your entertainment.
Yes. Is there anything you need?
Well, we could always use wood. If anyone has seasoned wood.
Donations.
Yeah, laying around in the garden, they're going to chuck out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and any sort of board games that they're not using.
Okay.
Chess sets,
Yep.
things like that.
USB projectors,
Yeah. Rope. No one's just got a load of rope.
Just got a load of rope.
So basically, if they have things laying around that they're going to want to recycle or would want to get rid of, then if they was to mail you and ask you if you'd be interested in
enamelware, we've got the enamelware.
Yep.
We can use that.
Okay. Yeah.
Teaspoons.
Teaspoons. The wish list.
Yeah.
So you have a wish
Wooden
list.
Teaspoons.
Okay. Well, maybe.
Wooden teaspoons.
Well, yeah. Well, maybe on.
Oh no, that's confusing. Not wooden teaspoons. Wood and teaspoons.
Okay. Wood and teaspoons.
Yeah. Not
wooden teaspoons. Okay. Well, so maybe if they look up on your page in the near future, there could be maybe a list of items that
we might
would be
post a wish
required.
list up there.
Yeah, and if people want to help us move as well, so we move every 2 weeks. It's really good if we've got a crew of people to help with that operation. Because the more people there is, the better it is.
Yep.
We move the boats, and then afterwards we can eat together and
No experience.
Have a foot bath.
no experience required to help you move.
No.
So that's really useful for us, and also subscribing to the events, and then
Getting an idea of.
people could be proactive with that. Then it takes
Share it.
Yeah, brilliant.
takes a big weight
So
off.
sign up and share your Facebook page, I guess. That's it, get it out there. So using technology in a minimal way, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Getting other people's.
brilliant. Okay.
We love social media, don't we?
Yeah. Yeah, not myself. No, I use mine just for posting music. But, but okay, brilliant. I don't know what to say.
That's nice to meet you.
It is. That it's really nice to meet you. Meet you both. Yeah,
Come on board.
definitely. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, there you go.
And we need